Hey there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you subscribed yet? No? You should. Do it. Do it now. We are going to go over the Feh Channel that just dropped like half an hour ago, my time right now, but that's probably later for you because rendering and uploading takes a little while. We got a Feh Channel! Yay! This one was a little bit different. So we were told immediately right off the bat that this was a two-parter, as it were, which they have done in the past. I believe in 2018, I think it was. We actually had the Summer Celebration Feh Channel. That took place much earlier, like mid-July. And then, like on August 20th or something around that time, we actually got the Choose Your Legends one, which I'm assuming is what is going to happen with this particular thing that's going on. So there is no Choose Your Legends information in this, but there's still a bunch that we can unpack. And a lot of it's good. This is a good Feh Channel, I think. Nothing like overly exciting, but like, yeah, some good stuff. So we'll go over that. No Choose Your Legend stuff yet, but that will be coming mid-August. Count on it. They're probably just, I mean, this was already a 14-minute Feh Channel, right? They didn't want to tack on an extra like 8 minutes of Choose Your Legends or whatever it was going to be, probably. So there's that. Probably want to keep it a reasonable amount of time. Speaking of which, let's get in, shall we? Let's do this. So Feh opens up with new heroes. Not new heroes, special heroes. New heroes that are special. That's technically what it is, I think. So, pirate heroes. Okay. I was kind of anticipating that we would get, like, one of two things. So, an early summer festival kind of banner featuring dance squads like we had 2 years ago, or some random thing like the picnic and hot springs banner that we got in the past. It was random banner instead of an early dance banner, which I guess is fine. Like I'm not opposed to it. This is like actually there's 2 units that I care about on this banner. Tibarn is here, and he is a pirate, and that is, I am good with that. Does it look like he's drinking whiskey? Because it kind of does. Rum would make more sense, but I've always viewed Tibarn as a whiskey man, so I am going to say that it's whiskey. So Tibarn is here. He is a colorless beast unit. That's exciting, I'm sure. Next up, we had Bridgette, and if you guys don't know who Bridgette is, then you're probably not super familiar with Genealogy of the Holy War. But that's okay. She's an actual pirate. And that's dope. If you don't know who Bridgette is, I'm not going to talk about it. I did list her as like my genealogy waifu, if you didn't know who that is. But she is just all kinds of badassery. That's how I would describe her. So I'm not going to ruin anything. If you want to know about her, or if you want to learn on your own, or play, or whatever, I'm not going to ruin anything. I personally have resulted to learning about the non-localized games through wikis and Reddit and other means. So I'm not going to ruin that for you. That's up to you. You get to decide if you want to do that. But I do feel like she's maybe not one of the most well-known / popular characters from a game that, while has intense fandom push behind it, was never localized, so a lot of people are probably not familiar with it. So, that said, super glad that Bridgette's in this game. First I get hit with Tibarn, and then I get hit with Bridgette, and I'm like, bro. What? Exactly. It was a good. It's a good. What's up? What else? So we had Geese. I think is how his name is pronounced. He is your blue, not colorless. There is no colorless lance yet. He's a blue lance, obviously. He's a lance unit. He is from Binding Blade. This banner in particular pulls like from everybody, which is different, I guess. I don't think we've ever had a special banner that was this diversified from game representation. It's weird. I like it, but it's weird. It's outside the norm of what Feh normally does, and I'm pretty okay with that, if I'm being honest with you. I'm pretty okay with it. I would rather have one banner with 4 different reps in 4 different games than one banner that is solely like from a single series. I would very much appreciate more of this. Thank you, IS. I will send you positive feedback later via the app. Last up, no, not last up. Sorry, not last up. I was thinking there's only 4 units, but they actually featured 5. Daros here is from Shadow Dragon. Yay! He's also a pirate, essentially. Not initially. You'll figure it out if you want. Daros is going to be our free unit from Tempest Trials. Isn't that exciting? So, you get a free Daros. There you go. He's got a broom. What's not to love? We really didn't get any information on weapons or skills or anything like that. This was just kind of one of those introductory portion type videos that we get. So we will know more about everybody once the trailer actually drops, which I assume will be in like 4-ish days, somewhere around there. Because I don't think it starts until the 8th, which is still a little ways off. We got about a week left until this banner actually drops. But that's not all, because we also had our next only other harmonic hero. Heroes and Fates. Now, I'm not going to say I called the next harmonized hero as being from Fates, but I did. And it makes perfect sense because everybody has units from Heroes, and Fates has a large monopoly of representation in the game. So that leaves a lot of open opportunity for bonus titles to be utilized in Resonant Battles, which is great. Super awesome. It's one of the reasons I gave why they probably picked Mia and Marth, of all peoples, to start something like that. Just because Awakening and Tellius both had like pretty big representation for the most part. Not so much Path of Radiance, more Radiant Dawn, which is what Mia is, I think. But besides all that, hey, we got a pretty good looking Veronica and Xander. I'm alright with that. Not really my thing, but I'm alright with it. Because this opens up a lot of bonus titles, and I like that a lot. So what they'll start doing with harmonic heroes, probably, you're going to see a lot of rotations between Radiant Dawn, Awakening, Heroes, and Fates. That's what it's going to be. So if you don't have any of those units built up, I don't know how you don't, but if you don't, if you're newer or you've just never prioritized those particular characters or titles before, now might be your time to do it. Because as Resonant Battles progresses and tiers get a little more competitive, you're going to need more units to kind of benefit from those bonus titles in order to do better. So, this is your prime time, man. This is where it's at, I'm telling you. This is okay. I don't get the pirate theme. I have no idea what's going on with the pirate theme, but I guess I'm not opposed to it. I don't remember there being a pirate labeled questionnaire going on in terms of that weird questionnaire thing that happened a couple months back, like who would you want to be your teacher and best detective duo and nonsense like that. I don't remember there ever being a piratey type question, so I'm not really sure what this like. This is kind of coming out of left field. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but a pirate banner in August, I guess, is fine. I don't know. That's my first question to you. How do you feel about pirate banners? Which is not something I really anticipated saying on my channel ever. How do you feel about a Feh pirate banner? Alright, whatever. So yeah, that happened. That was a thing that happened. Again, Daros is going to be your free unit, so he will not be on the banner, but this is going to start on technically the 8th for me, for those of you a little bit. Well, no, still the 7th? I guess it's the 7th. I don't know where I came up with the 8th, but it's active on the 7th. There you go. Whew. Alright. I mean, that's a good-looking banner hold. Am I right? If Tibarn doesn't come home, I will just die. I will die. Alright. So, we got some updates. As you can see, they get more and more interesting as you go down the list. Improved portrait display for taller screens. I personally will benefit from this. I have a Pixel 3 XL and an iPad Pro. Most of the time, I'm just wasting up screens, so good. I saw a lot of the little items that they're going to be displaying, which I guess for quick reference is pretty nice. I can't complain about that. I will definitely utilize those. Not really sure how that's going to go in terms of how I have my screen set up for recording and whatnot. So not looking forward to having to change that. But I guess the added benefit from getting it is probably worth it. Maybe in the end. So I don't know. I guess I'm fine with it. More arena maps. We're getting more arena maps. So if you were ever bored of arena maps, there you go. There's going to be more. Yay. Summoning pool changes. That is the big one. Let's talk about that. People care about that, I bet. Huh. So this is going to be new hero summoning event only and special hero summoning events. So pretty much all of them. Certain 5-star heroes will no longer appear in those events. And if you're wondering which ones they are, it's basically anything from December 2017 to August 2018, which some of us may refer to as Book 2. Basically what happened. So there you go. That's what it is. And these guys will be coming back. I guess they're working in between rotations of Book 1 banners. So now we're going to have weekly revivals of Book 1 and Book 2, which I'm pretty okay with. This is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. This is pretty dope. I'm pretty all right with this. I don't know if I ever want to see a Lean again. I don't know if I ever want to see a Shiro again. But I'm happy that I don't have to anymore. I am glad that this is a thing that I don't have to worry about anymore. I won't get any more Mikayas, so that second +10 is just it's never going to happen, evidently. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Honestly, a lot of these units had kind of lost their spark. Everything that they had that made them really, really good has been power crept. So these most not all, but most just kind of served as, oh, do you want to get Swift Sparrow 3 and all 3 C skills from this one unit, but you need Swift Sparrow 2 to do it because you can still only inherit 4 skills from a unit. That is example what maybe Ishtar was for some, and so I think this is maybe a really nice thing. It's a bummer to see Olwen get bumped right before she becomes resplendent. But I mean, hey, you'll have a chance in November if you want a +10 Olwen for resplendent Olwen. That's a thing that you can do. So this is something I think a lot of us were anticipating for a while. So it's nice to see it finally happen, I think. Especially 3.5 years later. Well, I guess technically 2.5 years later, because the game had been around 3.5 total. But Book 2 hadn't existed yet, so I can't fault it for that. So this is good. This is good. This is maybe one of the better pieces of news that we got, if not the best news that we got. I'm so happy to never see a Flynoka ever again when I am trying to snipe on Cuddleless. I can't tell you how many Flying Olivias I got when trying to get Summer Rhea. It was... I don't want to relive nightmares. All right, so Feh's Summer Celebration. Woo! This is basically the big meaty juiciness. Before I forget, speaking of Book 2 units, Choose Your Legends 2, they are getting weapon refines this time around, and more information will come out about that at a later date. So that would be why we didn't find out who the refines were getting this time with the data mine and all that. Actually, the Feh Twitter account tweeted out like most of this stuff. So not a lot of this was super surprising. Obviously, the summoning pool changes was something that we hadn't been familiar with yet, so that was new. But other than that, I think we were just kind of waiting for the official word and the visual graphic to come up for us to see everything. So Feh's Summer Celebration is happening. We have the summer login bonus. That's pretty dope. I'm excited about that. Basically, gist of that, 20 orbs, 60 grails, 60 flowers of everything. Great. Feh's Summer Celebration rewards maps. More orbs. more orbs. There will be a total screen at the end of this, which they did in the channel, which I very much appreciate. So, there you go. More reward maps. All the orbs. Give us all the orbs, please, and thank you. Hey, Bound Hero Battles. They're here. Play them. Won't you? So I think if you've cleared them already, you don't get the orbs, but there are quests that go along with them which give you orbs. Again, orbs are not a bad thing. We love orbs on this channel. And there you go. That's the rockin' total for you. Well, not the rockin' total, but some of the total. So, along with the login bonuses, you're also going to get these rewards as well. We have daily summoning events. Yay! Some of these units should look pretty familiar, I guess. Yeah. I think we've seen these before for the most part, so I don't nothing really too outlandish there. The big banner that you guys are all probably wondering, Hero Fest. Two things. Number one, I was right about Bridgette. I will never let that go. I was right. Bridgette should have been on the Mythic banner this month. She was not. She's here. There you go. I did assume that we were going to have some kind of Three Houses thing happening, but they're not doing anything for Three Houses celebration. Choose Your Legends is that, I guess. The 1 year anniversary of Three Houses is basically just Choose Your Legends 4. That's it, which I'm fine with. That's okay with me. Nobody I'm really that interested in terms of unit. But again, maybe 5 is my year. Actually, 3 was pretty big for me. We had Ellawood and Micaiah. Yeah, I deserve to take a year off, to be honest. Nothing I voted for should matter in Choose Your Legend 4. And it didn't. Oops. So, here you go. Hero Fest is here. 8% rate. That's exciting. We have Sothis. We have Bridgette. We have Duo Ephraim. We have Nagi. I don't know why Nagi's here. I really don't. Duo Ephraim, obviously, is like the only normal duo hero that we have. So, he is by far the rarest normal hero. He doesn't show up on monthly banners anymore. He does not appear in the normal pool. He might show up if they ever pick him again for the revival banner. But beyond that, he's never showing up again. So he's super rare. Sothis is a mythic, so that's kind of nice. Sothis is reappearing, by the way. She's here. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, but specifically she is in Hero Fest this time around. Bridgette, she placed really high in Choose Your Legends, so it makes sense that she would be there. Nagi? I don't know what Nagi's doing there. I genuinely don't know why Nagi is in this banner. Nagi's had multiple reruns, and while I love Nagi, I have a +10. I don't know what makes her so special to be in the Hero Fest banner. Genuinely do not. But I'm not upset. I'll take... actually, I don't know. We might try and get a Bridgette. Mine's pretty bad. I could use a better IV Bridgette. But that's your Hero Fest banner. In my opinion, if you're newer and haven't had the opportunity to pull on this banner, primo. The only thing I would really be concerned with is Heavy Blade 4, which is Duo Ephraim. But then I feel bad fathering a Duo Ephraim. So, I don't know. Tough to say. Bernie is probably the only unit I'm interested in on this banner. I have a +10 Sothis and a +10 Nagi already. So, don't know what I need from it. Hey, look, there's your grand total of rewards incoming. Great. So, 19 free summons, 55 orbs, 120 divine codes, some coins, some cups, and some flowers. All for you. All for us, really. We all win in this Feh Channel. And then that was it. that was it. Obviously, I think Hero Fest is pretty much the big pull along with the summon pool changes. There is still no friend list extension, and I am upset about that. So we're gonna organize and spam Feh, I think. with not spam, politely send gentle reminders that they should increase the friend list cap. I'm going to be selfish. We're going to organize that at some point. We will do that. But that was it. That was the Feh Channel in a nutshell. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you are most excited for from this Feh Channel. Was it everything you hoped for? Probably not, because it didn't have Choose Your Legends in it. But that's okay, because we're getting a full separate one. Clearly, there was so much in this Feh Channel that I didn't want to add more, and so we'll just have to be a little more patient. 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks, and we should have another Feh Channel for Choose Your Legends number 4. So that's very exciting. Oh, before I forget, 5 tickets. I have notes written down somewhere else. 5 tickets for the Hero Fest, and you get them all at once. Because Sothis is there. That's the only reason, I think. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm happy. You happy? Let me know. Thank you again for watching. And until then, I will catch you next time. Subscribe, please.